I think I could get really comfortable in this car. There's a lot of room in here. There's good space between me and the door and the window, and also a good space between me and the passenger. So even if it was some other big fellow sitting over here, it wouldn't be a problem. We wouldn't be knocking into each other or anything like that. This steering wheel. So this helps a lot. Because it's so small, there's a lot of room around it. And it makes it that your legs can move around. And it reminds you of a Formula One car, the steering wheel. It's also adjustable. So it's got rake and it's got tilt. The only thing I would say is I wouldn't mind that rake to come a little bit closer to me. I like the steering wheel quite close, but it's okay. Now the idea here is you set it up so that you can see over the steering wheel. So you look at your clocks over the wheel. Now the steering wheel helps a lot here with space because it's small and it just doesn't take up much space. So it creates more room around it. Headroom, well, not a problem. A whole hand. This car doesn't have a sunroof, but even the ones that do, I have driven one before. It's a little bit lower, but still I'm fine there. But this one without a sunroof, there's loads of headroom. The footwells, deep enough, wide enough, big pedals for big feet. On the left, you can rest your left foot. It's got a nice place to rest it there. And obviously being automatic, there's only the 2 pedals, but no problem for big feet. Then the seat, which is very adjustable. I can still send it back more. It's not all the way back, and I like it far back. I like to stretch out my legs while I'm driving, so even someone taller and bigger than me would probably be fine here because you can still adjust the seat. In fact, let me just show you a little bit more on how the seat adjusts. So you can go forward, backward, backrest tilts, normal sort of stuff, but then you can also manipulate the seat in various ways, going down, going up, lifting up at the front as well as tilting at the back. Because these bolsters on the side, as you can see, they're quite big. So with a wider chassis, you feel these things a bit. But you can actually manipulate it that it lifts up and kind of, I don't know, then you don't feel them as much. Obviously designed for fast cornering, which no doubt this 1600 Turbo can do. And then it's also got at the front, this comes out. I'm not sure when one would use that. To me, that's just uncomfortable. And it's also got lumbar support that comes out of the back here for long trips and so forth. So this seat really is totally adjustable. So, as the driver, yes, I could definitely get comfortable in here. Not a problem at all. And it's just, actually this car is just, it's really a nice place to be. Peugeot has done a good job here in a segment of SUVs where they're all more or less the same shape and size. This one, both outside and inside, really is, well, it's stylish, that's what it is. This is a very stylish car. And you feel that while you're sitting here. It's a nice place to be. But now also a nice place to be would be in the back. But the question is, will I fit there? So, I know I don't fit behind myself in a medium-sized car. So let's start by what I normally have to do, which is try and move the seat as far forward as I can. So now, this is where a few of these elements come together. The steering wheel, I can just set it a bit further in there. Because it's automatic, I don't have to use my left leg left foot for the clutch. I just need access for my right foot, and obviously I want to be comfortable. I'm actually going to go a little bit more forward. No, that wouldn't be comfortable. Over there. Right. So, I could drive comfortably, also thanks to this roof being quite high. It doesn't interfere at all over here. and I feel fine here. Now let's see if I can fit behind myself. No doubt one of the big reasons why SUVs have become so popular, that seat height, the ride height, the seat height is just right for, I think, all sizes. But for big people, yeah, that's easy. In, out, just go watch your head a little bit. But that's, yeah, I'm sure the reason why they're so popular. Okay, now we move to the back. The first thing I like is this door. It opens so wide, which obviously gives you a lot more space to jump in. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. I fit. My legs can move around, more than enough space here. Feet a little bit crammed under this chair, but not too serious. And headroom, wow, 4 fingers. So even if this had a sunroof, it wouldn't matter. I'd still fit fine here. I'm comfortable in my seating position. I did have to move this up, this headrest, because it was catching my back, but now it's fine. And, well, obviously, 3 of me could not fit in the back here. Another bigger person on that side, smaller person in the middle, could work, or a child in the middle maybe. But if there was no one in the middle, yeah, could do that. And I think I'd be fine here even for a long distance trip. It's comfortable. I don't really have a complaint about the back of this car. So the Peugeot 3008 for taller, bigger people, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.